Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, people?
We're back. We got a new setup.
We're new and improved.
New and improved podcast now. He showered this morning. That was the improvement. Nah, I'm just kidding.
You're not kidding. I did shower this morning.
I got a blotch on my glasses. Hold on. We added a picture.
Yes. A fantastic picture.
Kind of redesigning. Doing a little housekeeping redesign.
Very wonderful.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's got like patches from different Bassmaster classics. It's got a map of North Carolina with bass on it. It's pretty cool.
Shout out. Who we shout out?
Yeah, I'll shout out. So my dad found all these patches on eBay. And for my birthday, he had a frame place in Rhode Island, who I'm going to shout out because they did a fantastic job on this. It looks sick. Apparently, it's on their website. So if you actually want to see it up close, it's apparently on their website. They're called Finishing Touches Rhode Island. You can follow them on Instagram, Finishing Touches RI. And yeah, they did a great job on it.
It's awesome.
And we love it. It's going to be the newest edition of the podcast room.
It's super cool.
Along with our brand new soundboard.
Andrew's very excited.
I'm very excited about this. We have a new soundboard. It's sick. It has 4 mic inputs. We can have call-ins.
Yes.
Programmable buttons.
We're super excited about the call-in aspect of it. So whoever wants to or reaches out, get in touch with us, and we could talk about getting you on the program.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
And my favorite part is it's got this really big light-up red record button. It's beautiful.
That's your favorite part.
That's my favorite part. That's so satisfying to push.
That's kind of okay.
You and I get excited about different things. You get excited about 13-inch spots. I get excited about neon red record buttons.
This whole nice thing. And the record
Dude,
button
that's
is
so
your
satisfying to push.
Okay.
You haven't pushed it yet. That's why. You haven't experienced the push. It's a great thing. By the way, this is Bass Now Radio.
This is Bass Now Radio.
Weren't aware of what you were listening to.
Welcome.
If you clicked on the video and you're like, well, this says podcast, but I have no clue what it's about. This is about bass fishing.
It is.
In college.
We're super excited because fishing has kind of started.
It's commenced.
Yeah.
The 2020 season is underway.
There's stuff going on for the first time since, I don't know, November maybe?
Yeah. Tournaments are being fished.
So we're excited about that. We got the Kissimmee Chain Open that started this week.
We're going to talk about that.
Toledo
Some big bags brought in.
Toledo Bend College starts next week. Starts.
I hope it hasn't started yet.
It hasn't started yet. But we do have some stuff going on that we're excited to talk about, and kind of ringing in. I don't want to say ringing in the new year, or ringing in the new year of fishing.
It's kind of is ringing in the new year.
We're ringing in the new year fishing. We're actually starting fishing, so we're a little more excited about this episode.
Doesn't FLW start next week too?
The Pro Series?
No, the Pro Circuit.
Pro Circuit starts.
I think it starts on like Fork or something.
It does. No, Sam Rayburn.
Sam Rayburn. I knew it was a Texas lake.
Yeah. BFLs have started.
Yep, the Biffles.
College fishing for FLW is not. I'm going to continue to call it Costa because I don't care.
What is it now?
Costa at the end of the month on Toledo Bend. So there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Lots to talk about. No, we're excited to get the season underway. And
yes.
It started with a great event because I got to say, the Kissimmee Chain, it's been tough. But we've seen some big fish be brought in. Yeah,
it's been okay. I don't know if I'd go to the length of great, but it's been okay.
I thought it's been good.
Definitely not living up to expectations. It's been weird with the weather down there. You'll hear a lot of guys talking about that.
Yeah, Florida Bath.
But I guess
Florida Bass are really picky about the weather.
We'll get into that. We'll get into the college. Some other things. Someone is calling me, and I don't know who it is. Should I take it?
No.
Okay.
Where are you going next week?
I'm going to Toledo.
You're going to Toledo. I'm not.
Yes, I am excited. I don't know. I'm kind of. We'll see. We'll dive into what I think about the event. But I am definitely excited to get out there and just get fishing. That's the biggest thing. I'm really excited to spend a week on the water. It's been a long time, and just kind of get into the tournament mode. I'm really excited. It's something I've been missing for a while.
Well, let's talk about. What are you waiting for? A cup of coffee?
What do you mean? No, I was gonna wonder if we want to do if there's any other housekeeping. Is there?
No, I think that was it for housekeeping.
Yeah, I guess we could get into that. Yeah, so Toledo's next week. Let me pull up the
I know you all are disappointed that I'm not going. You can thank the weather in North Carolina for that.
Yeah. No, thank you for that, being lazy.
Who said anything about being lazy? I have a snowboard event next week that I can't miss now because the weather in North Carolina has kind of ruined the snowboard season. And
Yeah. So, no one wants to hear about that.
Oh, wow. All right, no one wants to hear what you have to think about Toledo Bend. You just want to hear what I think about Toledo Bend.
This is a bass fishing podcast.
You want to hear what I have to think about Toledo Bend?
Yes.
I actually think it's going to be good this time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
It's been warmer.
But there's a cold front.
It's a cold front, yes, but it's been warmer overall. That month leading up to last event, the last one time we were there, it was like cold.
Yeah.
For like several weeks beforehand.
Right.
So, I don't know. I like it. I think the fish are gonna not be as in shock as they were last time.
Hold on.
And, the last event it wasn't even that bad. It was just bad for me. So that was tough.
Let's take a look at it real quick, and we'll see if we think it'll be better or worse.
I think it's gonna be better. Like I said, I think it's gonna be better.
I think it's gonna be worse. Hot take.
Hot take. I wish I had a hot take button. Eventually, I'm going to have a hot take button.
Okay, so it took 40. It was a 2-day tournament, got cut off because of fog or something like that. Weather, I don't know.
Fog. It was fog. That's how cold it was.
The third day got cut off. It took 41 to win, and 41 to be in second. To be in the top 10, it took 31. So quick fall off from the top. But the top 3 guys caught him. I'm going to say it's going to be very similar in that aspect, and that the top 3 to 5 guys are going to really separate themselves and figure something out. I think the cold front's going to throw a big wrench in everything because I know it's been fishing okay from the little bit of research. No, I haven't done much research. But from the little bit of research I've done, it's been fishing okay. Water temps are in the mid-50s. So there are some fish shallow, there are some fish deep. They're kind of spread all around. And the cold front should take all those shallow fish and make them funky. And should make the deep fish find deep. I think it's going to be very... The only thing that could be going for this tournament... How cold is it going to
get? I haven't actually looked at the weather.
Not very.
I'm not going. How cold is it going to get?
Not very.
I'll compare it to what it was.
It's not... No, it's not going to be anything like that. It's just... It's all relative. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's just so relative. The fact that it's been warm to cold, that's the only reason why it's going to be tough. But I think what you're going to see is I think the cold front's going to hit Sunday or Monday, which should stable things by the tournament.
Yeah, because, cold front hit about the same time too.
So it could be, I don't know. It could be that they're going to settle in and you're kind of going to be able to find them grouped up by the tournament. Or the cold front could have them just totally not biting, or it could have them scattered. I don't think it'll be scattered. I don't know. It's going to be funky, but it's going to be interesting to see if those fish do settle by the time the tournament comes. I've been thinking about this the last day or so. I'm saying right around 60 pounds will win. I think just about an average of 20 a day. But I also think to make the top 10.
I'm going to write this down. So you think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be good.
I do. I think it's going to be bad for the majority.
I think
that the guys that find them are going to find them. I think it's going to take.
What do you think it's going to take to win? We'll come back
to win around 60 pounds.
60 pounds.
Around 60 pounds.
I'm going to say around 70 pounds.
I don't think so. That's high. That's like 22 and a half. 20. No, that's like 23 a day.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I think it's going to happen. I have a lot of faith in Toledo this time.
I do not. I think it's going to take around 20 to win, and I think that it's going to take 32 to make the top 10, 16 a day, something like that. I think it's going to be a quick fall off.
I think it's going to be, I think you need 36 top 10. That's my opinion.
That's what?
18.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think 18's got you in top 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that good.
It's amazing. You're going less confident. I'm not going. I'm feeling confident. Maybe I should go. We'll switch places.
I just
you
know
snowboard for me. I'll go fish Toledo.
I just know what these
confident.
cold fronts do to southern bass, and it isn't pretty.
It's true. It's true. I mean, we're seeing it right now.
We saw it at Hartwell. We've seen it here at. Well, it's not really the cold front hasn't really hit at Kissimmee, but just it's so weather dependent, and what
Kissimmee's just rained out.
All you want in the south in the winter is stability. And you're not going to have that for the first half of the week. It should level out by the last half of the week, so it could potentially set up. It's just going to be a matter of if they do and if anybody figures them out. I think deep and shallow are going to play. I don't know if, I mean, I could see somebody winning off of just deep. I can't see somebody winning off of just shallow. It could happen. I can't see it.
Here's why I think it's gonna be better, because half the field was there 2 years ago. So one, you're going up. People now have been there.
Yeah.
So people kind of got an idea what to look for, and where to look, and what baits are gonna be. They're gonna be keying in, because it's literally almost the same exact time. I think it is the same exact time we were there last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, I don't think it's gonna get as cold as it was. You know, and I get what you're saying. Where if it gets colder, it's gonna have the same effect. But I still think that if it doesn't reach 30 degrees, which it was that first day, it was 30 degrees down there, then I think you're gonna see a couple. You're gonna see some higher weights. I do think it's gonna drop off a little bit, but I think it's gonna be slightly better.
Well, here's the thing. I would say that most of these guys last time fished it too, at least the top half. Because if you look at these schools, they're all regional schools.
Yeah.
For the most part. So I think the guys that are going to do well, obviously, are going to be from, not even the guys that are going to do well, but like just, I think that, I don't know, the experience thing, I don't know how much that's going to play into it. I don't know. I think the weather, I honestly do hope I hope it's bad, and I hope the weather throws a wrench.
Yeah, I know. You like a tough tournament.
That's my tournament. Yeah, dude, it's going to be 30 degrees on Monday morning.
Is it going to be 30?
Yeah.
What's the rest of the week?
It's a cold front. High of 48 on Tuesday.
Okay. What's the rest of the week?
It's going to warm up by Thursday, but I mean, it's going to go from warm to cold to warm. So it's not stable. I thought it was going to be cold the whole week. It's not going to be. It's going to start warming back up. So, and it's going to be rain, from sun to rain. The fish are going to be all over. It's going to be, I don't think it's going to be very good. I think if you find them grouped up, you're going to catch them. Other than that, it's going to be one here, one there. And getting solid bites is going to be really key.
All right, we'll find out in 2 weeks when you come back.
We'll find out in a week.
If I win, you buy me cookout. If I lose, you still buy me cookout.
What are the parameters?
What do you mean?
Like, when do we cut it off? Under 65, over 65?
Yeah, okay, yeah. To win.
Let's do it.
All right.
There you go. You heard it here first. 60 pounds.
We got a wage.
60 pounds. But yeah.
I hope it's one with like 66. Like
I hope it is.
Pound over you.
I hope it isn't. Unless it's me, then I won't care. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I don't know if they got a full field.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I don't know if you can still sign up. That means they haven't.
Oh, yes, it is a full field. Because I got an email that they're looking for people to call.
That's right. That's right. There's a waiting list. So it is full. I'm not looking forward to the drive. I'm looking forward to fishing though. I'm going to do a bunch of different stuff. I'm going to do a lot of graphing. The lake is 6-7 foot down, they said in the email. Yeah. I think that's what they said. So
it's down. It's often down there.
I'm going to be, yeah, it's true. I'm going to be careful.
Yeah. Anyone that's going, if you haven't been there, be very careful.
Yeah.
Because I've been there. It's sketchy.
Yeah. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to do a lot of graphing around, just trying to find deep groups of them. And I think, so I find that like, just in my experience, that shallow fish are much more affected by weather, obviously. So I'm not going to fish a whole lot for shallow fish in practice, though I probably will in the tournament, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Because I'm kind of going to fish the moment for shallow fish, whereas the deep fish will be fish that I've found.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. We'll see what happens. If they're there, if they're on my stuff deep, I'll catch a few. Maybe I won't find anything deep and I'll just be flying by the seat of my pants shallow. I don't know. But I'm going to be doing some stuff that everybody's going to be doing. I'm sure everybody's going to be throwing a, shallow, chatterbait, rattle trap.
Yeah, the rattle trap I think played pretty good when we were there.
What else? I don't know. Shallow. Maybe a crankbait, jig. And then the deep stuff, I'm going to probably stay away from what everyone else is doing. I'm going to go finesse. I'm going to go northern on them and see what happens.
I'm dying to see you catch like a 8 to 10 pounder on a Ned rig.
Oh, I don't know how much of that I'll be throwing. I don't know.
That could be pretty funny.
It would be funny. But yeah, I don't know. I figure that the deep fish will probably get more pressured. And especially because I'm not going to be running far. I'm going to want to stay close because I don't know the lake. I have a little boat, the whole nine. The fish that I'm going to be fishing for deep likely will have seen baits. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to kind of be a little more.
I don't know. I think that lake is so big.
It is huge. It is massive.
Like I do remember that was probably one of the few tournaments where I felt like I wasn't fishing around. And it was a very busy tournament too when I fished it.
Right.
And I think the most I ever remember seeing fishing like around was like 1 or 2 boats. I mean, it's that big of a lake. It's huge. So
yeah,
people spread out. Even with the big field, they spread out. So I
hope that happens. I hope you're right about that. I think that as far as wind goes, I don't think it's going to be too windy, which is good.
That's very good
because it's a gigantic lake. Let's check it out.
Last time we were there, I may or may not have submarined the wave.
Okay, so Sunday it's gonna blow.
Yeah, that's not good.
Monday it's not.
That's good.
Sunday's gonna bring in the front. Monday the front's gonna be there, so it's not gonna be windy. Same thing Tuesday. Same thing Wednesday. Light and variable all 3 of those days. First tournament day 5 to 10.
That's not bad.
5 to 10. Light and variable Friday.
Yeah, that's good weather. It's slightly better. When we were there, it was like It was like that Sunday day where the front was just hitting, and it was a mess.
It's going to be a lot of change. There's going to be a lot of change that goes on in this tournament. So it's going to be whoever can adjust on the fly, whoever can move with them. Mm-hmm. I mean, I said earlier. I mean, now that I've been thinking about it, if you find them grouped up, but I don't know how grouped up them fish will stay. I don't know. They might. I don't know. I've never been
I mean, when we were there, we were finding groups. There was more of a problem with getting them to bite.
I think you're going to have to adjust. If you make it to day 3 and do well on day 3, it's going to be because of adjustments. I doubt somebody will be doing the same thing all 3 days.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about adjustments because we were talking about this would be my segue into the open.
See, that's what we could have opened with.
No, this is good. This is a good segue into the open.
All right.
Adjustments.
Yeah.
We were talking about them yesterday, 2 days ago. And a lot of the open guys, they're in the cut right now, which we'll get into in a second. Mm-hmm. Definitely, a lot of them are pro guys or guys with experience.
Yes.
And we were talking about adjustments and how many tournaments were won with adjustments on day 2, as opposed to just absolutely catching a sack on day 1.
Yeah.
And I thought it was interesting. We would love to try and figure out how many tournaments are won on day 2 and how many tournaments are won on day 1.
Yeah, I mean,
if someone has that information, you should DM it to me because I'd love to see it. Cause
it would take a lot of research.
Yeah, that's a lot of research. That's fascinating me, whether or not. I agree. I think it is adjustments on day 2 are probably what you win your tournament.
Yeah, so the way I mean, we were talking about it, and I said I think that more tournaments are won on day 2 and for 4-day tournament days 2 and 3 than are on the final day. Now, the Elite Series will tell a different story because so many guys had final day charges this year. But for the most part, in my opinion, I think those middle days are huge because anybody can catch them if they found them in practice on day 1.
Yeah.
It's when the weather hits or something happens, there's a warming trend. Summertime usually you don't see it as much.
Yeah.
Summertime, I mean, unless there's a big weather front or, I don't know, your fish get really beat up or something like that. For the most part, the stable part of the summer, the fish are going to stay doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But in the spring, in the winter, and in the fall, adjustments during the middle of a tournament are what win you the tournament.
Yeah. And this whole conversation started because Patrick Walters on day 1 absolutely killed him.
Yeah.
That was like, what was he, like 3 or 4 pounds above second place?
No, I think there's 2 guys at 21 and the next was 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he fell off really hard on day 2, and then we saw
he stayed in the top 10.
He stayed in the top 10. Yeah, he made the cut. And then there were some guys, well-known names. Scott Martin, Swindle, Christie. They all made charges on the second day.
Christie had a bad day too.
Did he have a bad day?
Yeah.
They all made charges on day 2, and it was all due to adjustments. As Scott said it when he weighed in on day 1. He said, I figured out some stuff right in the last hour.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to make the adjustments tomorrow. I'm going to catch him. And he did. So.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually ironic. I kind of learned this from my buddy, Trevor, who fished in this tournament, who, by the way, had a great first open tournament.
Yeah,
Finish wasn't what he wanted, and he'll be pissed about it. But for a first open, I think he did great. But a long time ago, he told me, don't ever be afraid to practice during a tournament. And that's some of the best advice I've ever gotten, and it's true. I do it to this day. It's just go practicing during a tournament, even if I'm saying a lot of people will do it if they got a good limit.
Yeah.
By 10 o'clock, they say, "Oh, I'll go practice for tomorrow." I'll do it if I got 2 fish in the box and I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
I'll say, screw it, let's start over, square one. Again, summertime. You better hope for the most part, you kind of hope you're on something from practice.
Yeah.
But springtime, I mean, it changes by the hour.
Yeah.
It's fall, same thing. So adjustments are key. It's huge. I mean, you're gonna see just got Jason Castile. Forgive me, I don't know who you are, but he had 14-day 1, 22-day 2. Greg Alexander, 13-day 1, 19-day 2. Scott Martin, 11-day 1, 19-day 2. Swindle, 12, 18. Cody Detweiler, 9-day 1, 21-day 2. So
I mean, he figured something out there.
So many guys, almost the entire top 10, with the exception of Wyatt Burkhalter and John Hunter, the entire top 10 has no there's no 2 good days in a row.
Yeah,
it's one big day, one little day. So what I like to look for, I'm looking at John Hunter for winning this tournament. He's had 2 really great days.
Yeah.
And in his interview on day 1, he said, I've gotten 15, 20 bites a day. That tells me a lot.
Yeah.
I would also look at a guy like Wyatt Burkhalter. He's caught 16 and 16. You don't know if he's lost 2 4s on each day.
Yeah.
So that's, there's that. And then you look at the guys who had big day 2s. You might see somebody who had a big day 1 and a small day 2. But I would say I'm putting my money on the guys who are either consistent or who had a better day 2 than 1. They must have figured something out.
Yeah.
Or ran into a big one. That's Florida too.
But yeah, it's been a good. I thought it's been a good starting tournament for the year. It's been entertaining for sure.
Definitely.
I actually kind of like that some of the FLW guys are in it because I've been paying more attention to the opens.
Yeah.
I definitely paid more attention to this open than I have any other open. So
yeah, there's 12 or 14 elite guys in here. There's Swindle. I mean, a lot of really big names are in this tournament. So, and it will be that way for the entire open season, which is really cool. I wish there was live coverage.
Yeah, I wish there was live coverage too.
But it's cool to see the high competition, and for guys like my buddy Trevor and whoever else is an aspiring pro, you're getting the opportunity to fish in a slightly lower level event, but with pro caliber talent.
It's definitely going to test your abilities.
So it's really cool to go out there and fish against some of these guys who are some of the best in the world. It's not a low entry fee, but relatively a low entry fee.
Speaking, towards the elite series.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Good stuff.
But yeah, it's I think next couple of tournaments are either in Texas or Florida, so it's good because St. John's is in 2 weeks?
Yeah, so
hold on. And then like I said, you got the FLW, it's gonna be on Sam Rayburn.
So the next
college guys in Texas.
So. Yeah. Next Bassmaster tournament is Toledo. Next week, obviously.
Oh, that's right. There's the Okeechobee Nation one.
Yes. Then there's a Toledo. The day after our college tournament, there's a Toledo high school tournament. And then there's the Okeechobee Southeast Regional, which that's Bass Nation. That's gonna be a cool tournament as well. Shout out to our buddy Tyler fishing in that. I'm sure if you want to talk about this, you guys will be talking about that tournament next week.
Yes, we will be.
Who?
Might have. Well, we got a couple of guys lined up, or potential guys lined up. Our good buddy Bryson, who's been on the show before, was talking about potentially being on. The guy that I originally fished with at UNC Charlotte, Sam Glenn, will be in town and talking to him about potentially being on. And maybe with Tyler being fishing the name, maybe I'll see if I can get him on too.
Yeah, you might have a random call in as well.
Oh yeah. You
might have a special guest.
You might have to call in. Well, no, I'm probably gonna be recording on Wednesday, so you'll be fishing.
Not the tournament. Tournament starts Thursday.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
I thought it was a Wednesday start. My bad.
So I'll call you Wednesday night. You'll get the me guest call in.
Get the guest call in.
Yeah. It'll be exciting.
So yeah, it's gonna be.
Hopefully, I can give you a little bit of the scoop of what's going on down there.
It's gonna be a busy couple of weeks there in Florida and Texas. There's a lot of tournaments going on.
Yeah,
a lot to talk about. So it's gonna be cool.
And then, like you're saying, first elite will be St. John's, and then the next week is Chickamauga.
Yeah, I don't know how that one's gonna be.
It's back-to-back weeks.
The weather is so variable right now in the Carolinas and Tennessee. I hope it's stabilized before that tournament starts.
There's a lot of basically what we are both getting at here is that there's a lot to watch.
There's a lot to watch.
Yeah.
And for those of you that watch MLF, I think MLF starts the beginning of February.
Nobody cares.
And FLW Pro, like I said, that starts at the same time that
Toledo Bend. Even less people care.
Yeah, even less people care about that one. That's just mean to say. You hate to see it. Hate to see it. But yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And
when will my co-host Andrew Jamaica make his college fishing debut in 2020?
I'm looking at Seminole. FLW Seminole.
Okay.
I'm probably it's not looking. I'm not gonna lie. It's not looking good for me in Bassmaster this year. The Bassmaster college schedule has not worked to my advantage this year. They put the last tournament of the year once again right in the middle of UNC Charlotte's final schedule.
Yeah, we thought they were getting away with that last year. We thought that was the end.
We thought that was the end of that, and no, we're back at it. It seems that they like to cater to the schools to get out the week before us.
Yeah,
and, it'd be nice if they push it back a week, so the rest of us can
or just push it back to June. Just push it back to June, like St. Lawrence, man. I mean, why not? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, but we can't do anything about it, apparently.
No, we can't.
And so yeah, this is not looking like I'm gonna be at Cumberland. I'm not gonna be at Smith, most likely, and I'll be at Hartwell.
There you go. All right.
Other than that, I'm gonna be fishing a couple of FLW events.
Hartwell will be fun.
I'm very excited about the FLW schedule. I know it's kind of sad to say that, but I actually really like the FLW schedule.
Yeah, Jarris Bush, our buddy over at ECU, he was telling me he's thinking about driving up for the Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah,
in September. It's only like 5 or 6 hours, and I was like, maybe
playing with the idea. But yeah, we're looking at doing like Smith Mountain, and I think Gunnersville and Hartwell this year are going to be amazing.
The fact that they
opened
perfect
up times of the year.
Yeah. The fact that they opened up the registration to people from any region is cool. I like that a lot. I mean, there's a lot of things not to like about FLW right now, and I'm the first one to say that. But I like what they're doing with the college series.
Yeah.
With the exception of overscheduling, which isn't even their fault. So it's tough.
No, it's just there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tournament trails, so people got to pick.
Yeah.
And like I said, it happens that the FLW schedule caters to my school schedule better this year. Right. So I'm going to have fishing more of them. So
yeah.
A paycheck's a paycheck.
That's right. That's right.
So, but I'm excited for the one event for the Hartwell for Bassmaster. I think that's going to be a really good event.
Yeah.
It's going to be way better than the FLW event in the fall.
It's a much better time of year.
Much better time of year. And that being said, the FLW event at Hartwell in October is going to be amazing, in my opinion. And
it's going to be all right.
I think it's going
to be slightly better.
I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be fun. And yeah, I'm excited to get back out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
Got some boat repairs to make before I do get back out there.
You most certainly do.
What are we doing after this?
We're organizing Lewis's tackle.
Yeah. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, yesterday, 2 days ago now when this comes out.
Yeah.
No, yesterday. Yesterday. We did his trailer. Got his trailer all working. The day before that, 2 days before that, we did his truck all working.
I might make it. I might make it to Toledo.
Today, I'm going to supervise him in tackle storage and other way. I'm going to tell him, you should put that there. You should put that there. I'm going to go sit in the truck and warm up for a little while. You need coffee? You're good? No, all right, I'm going to go sit in the truck. You should also move that to there. That's going to be me
I understand.
In an hour and a half.
I can relate.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time.
So, but on that note, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Have fun, Toledo.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't die.
I will.
The rest of you guys be careful.
Yeah, I'll see you guys there.
Yeah, you'll see him there if you see him there. And you want to be on the show, let him know.
Yeah, let me know, guys.
He'll take your phone number down. Like I said, we now have a soundboard that allows us to call in in a much easier way than we've done before. So we're excited about that. And we want to get some of you guys on, especially you college guys. Talk about your experiences at Toledo. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And, tight lines.
Peace out, homies.
We'll see you next week.